As we go about our daily lives, we experience all kinds of influences from the outside world. We are inundated with countless frequencies flying through the air and invading our awareness. How do we react to these influences? Do we react with an instinctive anger? Do we try to combat all these frequencies? Swim against the flood of negative influences vying for our attention? How can we possibly hope to counteract these influences that enter through our senses 24 hours a day? At some point, we must realize that the control is in our hands. We can tune into the frequencies that feed, edify, and grow us, rather than the frequencies that have steered us to our current results. One of the most important things we possess is dominion over the influences pouring into our lives. Rather than being unaware of the negative, complaining about it, or trying to fight it, why not just notice once and for all that you hold the control?
Well, hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, just depending on when you're watching this video. I appreciate truly the comments and feedbacks. I cannot tell y'all enough. It's just amazing to be able to hear some of the comments and even some concerns that were brought to my attention. So thank you so much. So today's quote is from Jesse Jackson. All right? If my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, I know I can achieve it. Man, I'm telling you, it's just the quotes alone get me just riled up and get me going. And I read multiple things and multiple quotes, but yeah, Jesse definitely hit the nail on the head there. So for today, I wanted to talk about how to break free from a victim mentality. Okay, now I promise you I'll try to be through these as quickly as possible to be mindful of time, but I have 10 of them that I want to go through. Okay, number one, take ownership and responsibility for your own needs and wants. Determine what you want and what's important to you. Name it and do what you need to do to make it happen for yourself. Don't waste time blaming or getting angry at those who don't want or need the same things you do. Don't wait for them to come on board or help you get exactly what you want. Get busy taking care of what's important to you and leave the others out of it. Number two, practice saying no. If you don't want to do something and don't realistically have to do it, don't do it. Remember that you are allowed to have needs just like other people. Number three, stop blaming. When you hear yourself going into the blame stories, whether against other people, the world, life, whomever, say to yourself, stop. Or say it out loud and turn your attention away from the blaming thoughts. Number four, become aware of the root of your sense of powerlessness. What is it that's dragging you down? Before you construct the next narrative on who's stealing your power, get curious about the underlying feelings of powerlessness that precede all situations. Get to the heart of it. What's causing those emotions? Number five, be kind to yourself. When you're blaming the universe and life for your suffering, you're not actually attending to your suffering or helping yourself feel better. By claiming the victim role, you are intensifying your pain. With the victim identity in play, you're not only suffering because of whatever happened, you've now added to that suffering the fact that you don't get what others get because you're cursed. Life and everyone in it is out to get you. And basically, the universe, it hates you. Do you feel better? I know you don't. Number 6, turn your focus to helping others. When you're in a victim mentality, the whole world is about you and your pain. Acknowledge your suffering with kindness, and then consider how you can help another person. As counterintuitive as it may be, the more you feel deprived, the more you need to give. Offering kindness is the surest antidote to poor me. Number 7, practice gratitude. Victim mentality focuses you on your suffering, specifically what you're not getting. Try flipping the perspective and focusing on something that matters to you, that you do, that you enjoy, and that you do get. Shift your attention from what you're missing to what you have. Again, shift your attention from what you're missing to what you have. Number 8, make a list of the ways you can change the bad situation. When you feel like a victim, you convince yourself that there's nothing you can do to change your circumstances. But that's just not true. Get busy with how you can try and improve the situation, even if it feels impossible. Number 9, practice empathetic listening. When listening to other people, try listening with the intention of feeling what they're saying from inside their heart. Stop focusing on what you need to do about what they're saying, what you think about what they're saying, or anything else that has to do with you. Listen as if you were just hearing without putting yourself in the way. And number 10, practice forgiveness. When you play the victim role, you're deciding to hold on to bitterness and anger and certainty that you've been wronged, often without even investigating what others' intentions may have been. Instead of poisoning your own experience with resentful thoughts, try practicing compassion and understanding for the other. Start a new habit. Make dropping resentment and trying out forgiveness as a daily practice. I hope that this message serves you well. So many times in my life, I lived in a state of being a victim, and not enough did I make me the hero of my story. If you want to change from being the victim to being your hero, it starts with you. It starts with you. So I hope that this message serves you well. I hope you will be blessed and be well. Thank you again for all who have watched these videos. As I continue to do these Facebook Lives and get more comfortable talking to people, I want you to know that I truly care about your thoughts, your opinions, your ideas, and I put those into action. So thank you so much. And until the next time we see each other, be well